What is going on, guys? The Zombie Freak here. Here to show you the tutorial to downgrade your system from Windows 10 and or 8 to Windows 7 or even Windows Vista to Windows 7 if you have a 64-bit operating system. Now, this will only work for 64-bit operating systems. This will not work for 32-bit. If you want to know what size bit computer you have, just go ahead and go down here to your Start menu. Right-click on Computer and go to Properties. It'll show you what bit system you have. Mine is 64-bit, as you can see right here. And I'm actually running the program Windows 7 Ultimate, the OS, on my computer from this download. So trust me, there's no viruses, none of that bull crap. I'm not here to type up on a notepad and tell you how to do instructions because, honestly, in my opinion, it doesn't work. There's no viruses with this. Obviously, when you're installing your stuff, just be particular with the stuff you install. When it asks if you want recommended settings or custom settings for setup, just go to custom and deselect any crap that it wants to install on top of your download. But once this is done, this is done. You cannot go back to your Windows 10 and or Windows 8 unless you go out and buy your Windows 8 or Windows 10. So just make sure you absolutely want this, because once it's done, it's done. You have to go out and pay for it, or you can go online and do torrents and yada yada yada, same thing. But again, like I said, you're going to have to automatically go into the OS. You cannot restore it back to your Windows 8 and or Windows 10. So let's get started. Like I said, I'm going to say it one more time, 64-bit operating systems only. So let's get started. First thing you're going to want to do, go to your browser. It can be Internet Explorer, Safari, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome. It doesn't matter. You can use any of the search engines that you have. So go ahead and in your Google search box, type in uTorrent. Whoops, I typed it wrong. Sorry. Just go ahead and click the website uTorrent. Excuse me. Click the uTorrent and get uTorrent for Windows, obviously. It's going to come up with your exe run. It says 1 because I've already done this. So just go ahead and run your program. If you don't know how to do that, maybe you shouldn't be downgrading your operating system because it's a little tricky. So just run your setup. It's pretty much automatically. You just have to select your languages and stuff. So just go ahead and do that for your uTorrent. You're going to do the same thing for the next program, which is called Daemon. So search up Daemon Tools. I'll also leave links in the description to help you guys out. Okay. And so just go ahead and select this first link. Sorry if it skipped. My phone rang, so I had to pause the recording. But just go ahead and download your Daemon Tools. Don't worry, there's no viruses or anything like this. I'm not here to fuck up your computer, all right? I'm actually in the process right now with a old computer with Windows XP right next to me, this old Dell here, and I'm actually putting Windows 7 on this. I'm using the 32-bit version because it's obviously not 64-bit because it's probably about as old as me. But I just bought it because I had it for a parts computer and I got it to run, so I figured I'd throw Windows 7 on it and just give it to one of my buddies or something. So just go ahead and select Download on your Daemon Tools. Sorry again if it sounds like I'm far away, because I'm using my laptop as a desktop. So go ahead, and it's going to come up on the bottom to download. Again, run your installer. Like I said before, if you can't do that, maybe you shouldn't be downgrading your operating system. So, alright, last thing you're going to want to download is you're going to go ahead and Google search Kick-Ass Torrents. Alright, and then it's going to come up with your, actually let's go kat.cr. Okay, this will come up with the Kick-Ass Torrents page. This page you have to be careful with. This page will give you pop-ups and stuff, but as long like this, for example, right here, there you go. Like that. So just go ahead and just exit out or back out of it or whatever. Don't do that, so just kind of dismiss that. It won't let you install it, so don't worry. Just go ahead in your search query, but I'll actually type this. I'll give you the link so you won't have to go through all this crap. So don't worry, I'll make it as easy as possible on you guys, because I know it's kind of a pain in the ass to try and find the right operating system, one that actually works. And I'm using this on my own computer, and I was scared to death that it wasn't going to work, but it worked, and I have yet to have any downsides to it. The only thing you're going to have to do is go ahead and put your you have to install certain drivers for your computer. So what you're going to have to do once your operating system is installed and your computer is booted on the Windows 7, just go ahead and either use your phone, which is what I have. I used my phone because at the time I didn't have another computer. Use your computer that you have, another computer that you have, and just search up your model number of your computer and type in drivers afterwards. It'll come up with all the drivers necessary for your Wi-Fi, your mouse pad, your anything you need. But if you don't have a USB drive, what I use is actually I had a Galaxy S3 with my micro USB in it, and I actually just went online and downloaded the files, and I downloaded an app through the App Store called ZArchiver, and it let me go into the files to view where the files were. And then at that point, I just plugged it into my computer, and I, excuse me, I just extracted the files from my phone. Now, if you have an iPhone, you can't do that because Samsung Master Race. But again, like I said, just install your drivers. It's probably the easiest thing to do. And if you can't do that, you should be able to just directly plug in your computer to your Ethernet, and then that will give you Wi-Fi, and then you can go from there. So just go ahead and don't forget to do that too with your drivers. You're going to search up Windows 7 Ultimate, 64-bit ISO, and this is the one I have, the Rain, which is the developer of this, and he does awesome work. Oh, excuse me. And I've downloaded multiple programs from this guy, and he is just fucking amazing. I have yet to have any issues with him. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and select this first link right here. It's your 64-bit. You can see I open up another pop-up up here. Just go ahead and close it out. Yeah, just cancel it and close it out. Just go ahead and select this right here. Now, it'll show you all the files that come with this download, which are obviously right here. And they all work. The only thing that didn't work for me is the activator, but don't worry, I have an activator that will work for you guys, and I'll give you guys a download link for that as well. Just go ahead, and it's going to show you all your stuff you got down here. It'll even give you reviews, I believe. That's what I checked first, and it was nothing but good reviews. So that's another reason why I started with this program, and it works awesome. There's no bugs, no glitches, no nothing. Once you get your drivers downloaded, this computer runs like it was supposed to be ran for Windows 7. So just go ahead and select this link here. Do not click this one or anything like this or anything over here or anything like that. So just go ahead and select download. Okay, it's going to come up right here at the bottom of your screen. Just go ahead and load it. Press OK. And then it's going to start to download. You can exit out of your Windows now. It's going to start to download your Windows 7. It's going to take quite a while because of the size of it. Like I said, it's like 4 gigs or something like that. But once this is downloaded, go ahead and just run the program. It's going to give you instructions from there. There will be instructions inside of this program right here. It'll say README. Just make sure you read it. It'll give you installation via USB. Has all your activators and everything in it. The activator didn't work for me, so I had to go online and download an activator. But I do have an activator, and I will definitely leave it for you guys in the description. I will leave you your link for your uTorrent, your daemon, and your link for your Windows 7. So, like I said, make sure you download your drivers to another flash drive, to your phone, or just plug in your computer to your Ethernet, and then you can go from there with your drivers. Excuse me. I stand by this 110%. I have had no problems with this. At first, it was a little tricky because it was the first time I've ever done it, and I had to figure out what to do all on my own. Luckily, one of my friends, my friend Corey, he came over and he helped me out with all the stuff because he's a computer programmer, and he really helped me out with that. And thanks to him, I figured this all out. Now I'm kind of passing on this to you guys. So I'm going to cancel this because I already have this, obviously, so it's kind of useless for me to have this. But once that's downloaded, it's going to ask you for your setup and everything. Just go ahead and run the setup, and then it will automatically download your Windows 7. It's going to start the Windows 7 program. It's going to restart your computer. Now, this process is probably approximately going to take probably about 2 hours because of this file size and because it has to overwrite your old operating system. Now, if you have programs or anything else like this on your file before you downgrade your system, save it to a flash drive. And the last thing I'm going to say is with the toolkit that you have, that I'm going to leave in the description for you guys, I'm going to need you guys to put that toolkit on a flash drive, because once all your stuff is in here, everything will be gone. So if you put your Windows Activator on your computer, it's not going to be there. The only thing that's going to be here is your Windows 7 requirement programs. Now, if you go into here, for me it worked, but I don't know if it's going to work for you guys, so I'm not going to ensure it. Just go ahead and click Computer, go to your hard drive, and it's going to say Windows Old. Go ahead and select that, and then you can go to your users, and then it'll come up with all the crap you had, like all your stuff. So, from here, what you're going to want to do, oh, I actually want that wallpaper, so I'm going to actually use that. But, just make sure that you have all of your stuff. Just make sure you do it right. You know, follow my instructions. Don't fuck it up, because once you go down to Windows 7, there is no going back. Now you'll have about 3 or 4 or 5. I believe it gave me 5 days to activate Windows before it did all that crap. But what you're gonna do is I'll leave you guys the link for the toolkit. It's gonna be a Microsoft toolkit, and I will also do that in this video. So I'm just gonna pause the video here, and I'll give you instructions of how to download the toolkit as well. So just give me a second, and we'll be right back. Alright guys, we're back. It's going to come in a zip RAR file. My friend actually sent this to me. I'm going to leave the Dropbox description in the description as well. So just go ahead and press download. It'll come up at the bottom left-hand corner down here. You don't have to do this. You're obviously going to have to download WinRAR as well. There should only be one program. I accidentally double-clicked it. So you're going to have to download WinRAR. I will also leave a description for that, or a link in the description for that as well. So just give. I'm limited to time here, so I'm just going to pause this and get this to open up once I run my setup, and then we'll go from there. Alright guys, we're back. This is the Toolkit 2.5.2. This is going to be able to give you your Microsoft Office, and you can also use this as an activator. So just go down here to your Windows button right here, and this is going to pull up your activation menu. What you're going to want to do from here is you're going to select Windows 7 and check your system. This will come up with the information code that you need. So go ahead and wait for it to load. It's going to come up with your product key. Okay? Now just wait for the information console to give you your product key, and then copy it and then enter it right here underneath your custom product key. Because Windows 7 Ultimate is not under this edition, so you have to wait until this gives it to you. Okay, here it goes. Hopefully I can do this because I only got 2 minutes left on my recording. Come on. It's going to take a minute. I'm really trying to do this in the video so I can show you guys, but I only have 2 minutes, so I'm going to try and do this as fast as possible. I'm trying to keep this in the video so you guys, I hope you guys can trust me with this, because I've looked around and it's just nothing but viruses and shit, so just try and trust me with this. Alright, good. Okay. Alright, your install, go ahead and press check. Oh, mine's already checked. So, go to check. Get a fiddle with it for your computer. Alright, my computer's I only have 1 minute left, so I'm just going to tell you guys what to do. Go ahead and enter your product key right here for your custom key, and go ahead and press enter. It'll run it from there. See, this is your product key. What you're going to want to do is copy this and paste it into here. So enter your custom product key and press Control V. This will, copy this with Control C, and then enter with Control V right here. This will come up with your product key. Go ahead into your activation and press activate. It will automatically activate from there. I gotta go, guys, because this is the end of my video, so hopefully this helped. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It would help me out a bunch. And have a great day, guys, and the best of luck with you with your operating system.